What's going on today, my friends? How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. What we're going to be doing today is working on that bike right there, the race bike. In case you guys haven't seen the other video, I picked up this 1981. I found out it's an 81 Yamaha Seika 650, and it's going to be a race bike. I'm hoping to race it this year, so we're going to do a little bit of work on it today, get it cleaned up, get the carbs cleaned, and get some new gas in it. Hopefully get it running today. So let's start the video right here, my friends, and let's get going. Kaboom! Alright, a little bit out of focus right here. It's a weird shot right here. Looks like I'm about to interrogate somebody or do some weird torture stuff. But yeah, let's go check out what I got for the bike. Let me get this off the tripod. I picked up some brand new oil. I got a fresh battery. I got some carb cleaner, and I got some new plugs for the bad boy. All I'm missing is my oil filter, which should be coming in the mail today. And yeah, that's what we're going to be working on today. So what I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to take the tank off, drain the old gas out because it's probably like somewhere around 10 years old. And then I'm going to take the carbs out, get into cleaning those, and we'll go from there. So we'll start with that. Alright, the magic tool right here, flathead screwdriver. I think I should be able to get this off with just this, but we'll see. Alright, so I spilled a little bit of gas on the ground. As you can see, it's for some reason I can't turn the fuel shut off to actually shut the gas off, so it just wants to pour out as soon as I take the hoses out. So what I'm thinking, I think I'm going to take the gas out as it sits right here. I have this really cool tool. Hold on one second. Kaboom! I don't know if you guys ever seen one of these before. I hadn't until my friend brought it over. And pretty much you just stick it one end into the tank, you pump it a little bit, and it goes into the canister you're emptying the gas into. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So I think I'm going to use this, get the gas out of that, and go from there. Alright, got my old gas tank right here. I made sure to put a note on it saying don't use it, because this is going to be terrible gas. I already know. It's been sitting in that guy's garage for like 10 years, so it can't be very pretty. But you guys get to see this thing in action. This thing is really cool, I gotta tell you. I don't know where you pick these things up, but they're really nice. Oh, that looks so terrible. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me get a action shot for you guys. It looks terrible. Where's the zoom? You guys see that? Look, where is it? There it is. Look how nasty that is. It's like orange. Boom, 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 boom. There's actually a lot of gas in here. And it smells terrible. It's a good thing it's not smell-o-vision. Alright guys, so I finally got all the gas out. I'm probably going to have to empty out more once I get the tank off. But I think this should be enough to let me take the hoses off the shut-off valve and hopefully not spill gas everywhere. Alright guys, tank removal part 2. What I grabbed was a bottle and this little funnel so I can grab all the excess gas that's gushing out of the fuel shut-off and capture it in here so it doesn't get all over the place. So, let's try it. There we go. Look at that. Check it out. Check out what's going on right there. Look at that. That's nasty. Oh, still dripping here. There we go. Whoa. Look at that. It's like apple juice. Look at that. Alright guys, so I got the gas tank off. As you can see, I'm going to probably empty that out into another bucket, and then we'll start working on the carbs. Take those out, get them all cleaned up, and yeah. So right now I'm just loosening up the clamps that hold the carbs into the boots here. Just a Phillips head screwdriver should do the job. What's good is that the boots are still pretty decent. There's no rips or cracks or anything in them, which is pretty good. Makes it a lot easier, especially when you're taking them out. You don't risk damaging them any further, and that would not be a good time. So that's a good thing about this bike. It looks like maybe they were replaced. I don't know, but they're in good shape. Alright guys, so I got the boot clamps loosened up, I got the throttle and the choke cable unhooked, and now it's time to just grab the carbs and yank them out of there. On these old bikes, it's such a bear to get those out, and it's especially hard to get them back in, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. There's nothing to it but to do it. There we go, my friends. Check it out. We got the heart of the bike right here. Looks like some sort of hard rock metal flute, saxophone type thing, but hey, we got it. Pretty nice. So now it's time to clean this thing up. See what we can do. Alright guys, so I'm sure you've seen hundreds of videos about how to take apart carbs, how to clean them, and all that stuff. There's a million tutorials out there. So I'm not really going to give you a tutorial on how to do it. I'm just going to take my time with it, clean everything. If I'm going to be racing this bike, I got to have it tuned perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not really going to give you a tutorial. I'm just going to do it. So yeah. You can also see some junk in there already if you, let me flip this over. If I just open this up, I don't know if you guys can see the varnish that's building up in there, and it's getting a little stuck as it goes down, so that's, there's definitely some crud in there, so we're going to clean that up, see what we can do. Alright, right there, if you guys can see that, there's some brown varnish right there. That's not good. It's getting all sticky. I think that's even varnish right there that's been building up. Oh, no! I'm going to let a lot of these parts soak, because the longer I let them soak, the easier it is to get that varnish stuff off, all that crap. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright guys, so I took the bottom of the ball off, and you're not going to believe how nasty this looks. Check this out. Look at all that green slime in there, and then look at all the brown and green and all the needle jets right there. So nasty. So that's going to have to be cleaned for sure. But I figured I would share that with you guys, because that's really nasty. That might be one of the worst carbs I've ever seen, which is saying something. Alright, so I just pulled out one of the jets, and what you have here, if it focuses, is a completely clogged jet. So that's a no-go. That would not run at all. But as you can see, I'm starting to clean it up a little bit. I got the bottom of the ball pretty much cleaned up entirely. But just working on the jets now. But man, such a nasty carburetor. Yeah. Alright guys, so after like 2 hours, literally, no joke, 2 hours working on these carburetors, I finally have them where I want them. They're spotless. I cleaned everything. I took my time on it. So all that's left now is put the carburetors back in the bike. Of course, we got to do other things, but we're going to put the carburetors back in the bike now and keep going. Alright guys, so I got the carbs put back in. Everything is perfect. I got my throttle cable, got my choke cable. Everything is A-okay, so we can check carbs off the list. Unfortunately, the delivery man didn't show up today, so I haven't got my oil filter, which I was planning on doing after that. So it should be here tomorrow. I'll probably pick it up tomorrow when I get the oil filter. It's getting kind of late as well, so I gotta get some sleep. Start this thing back up tomorrow probably, and then we'll continue from there. So I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so it's now the next day. My oil filter has still not arrived, but I think it's coming tonight, probably around like 6 o'clock. So in a few hours, but I guess right now I can put the tank back on. I did clean out the tank, the inside of the tank a little bit. It was a little bit rusty, so I cleaned that out. I also cleaned out the fuel shutoff it was kind of gummed up in there, which is why it wasn't turning. So now that's all good. I can throw the tank back on. What else can I do? I can drain the oil. I can also check the plugs, and I can put the new battery in, which I haven't put in yet. So we might as well do that today, right now, and then once the oil filter gets here in a few hours, we'll throw that in there, and then we just might have a chance of hearing this thing run. It's been like 10 years, like I said, so hopefully we'll see what happens. But let's throw the tank on first, and we'll go from there. Alright, here's the tank. Check it out. No rust in there. I don't hear anything. Which is great. A lot of times on these old bikes, the tanks get really rusty inside. So what I did, actually, I took some nuts and bolts and a wrench, threw them inside the tank, shook it around a lot just to knock around all the rust. And then I took some more gas. I kept putting gas in, dumping gas out, just to flush out all the old rusty flakes that were in there. So that's what I did. That's just what I did. And as you can tell, there's nothing in there. Alright guys, so the tank is on the bike. I'm not going to put gas in it quite yet. I'm going to save that for last, after everything else is done. When I go to start it up, I'll put fresh gas in it. But right now, I'm going to replace all the plugs on it. I got 4 brand new shiny plugs, so I'm going to put those on the bike now, and that'll be one less thing to worry about. And then probably put the battery in. So let's put the plugs in, shall we? Alright, bada bing, bada boom. Got the new plugs in. Everything is perfect. So, let's see. I'm going to put the battery in now. I'm actually going to flip the bike around because the battery side is the other side, facing the wall. Plus, I cleaned up this engine a little bit. I want to try and get the other side, so I'm just going to flip it around. We'll put the battery in, and then we'll probably drain the oil and wait for the oil filter to get here. So that's what we'll do now. This is fun. I love this. I'm really anxious to hear if this thing's gonna start up, like what the deal is with this thing, because again, I don't usually buy things without hearing them run first, but I had to buy this thing and I don't even know if it's gonna start up. I have no idea. Never heard it run or anything, so it should be pretty interesting. Before we talk about this job, we gotta take a drink of coffee real quick. Coffee makes the world go round. Alright, here we go. Just like that. Woo! Alright, so now I'm going to put the battery in. Brand new battery. It's always nice to have a fresh battery. And we'll throw this in here. Let's see what a good angle. Is that a good angle? That's a pretty decent angle, I think. Alright. Let's throw this bad boy in there. You stay there. Should fit just like that. Oh yeah. Beautifully. Alrighty, battery's all in. Let's grab the key and see what it looks like on here. I don't think the neutral light is active since he unhooked it, but we can turn it over real quick just to make sure the battery's good, and it does turn over, just like that. One little quick, yeah, it works. It turns over, which is great news. So great. So that's one step closer to hearing this puppy run. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. We got the carbs clean, we got the tank emptied out, and we got the battery in and fresh plugs. Now I guess I can drain the oil, and we'll wait for the oil filter to show up today. I think it's coming today. If it's coming today, it'll be within like 2 hours. So hopefully that does come in today. But yeah, let's drain the oil out of it and get that going. Alright guys, I got my handy dandy oil pan. I'm gonna pop that plug out right there if you guys can see that. Let it drain, probably just let it drain until the oil filter gets here. That way I make sure that everything comes out of it. So yeah, let's do it. There we go. We got it. There we go, the old filter. Alright guys, so we'll let that drain out for a while. It actually doesn't look too bad if you guys can see it. Probably not, but it doesn't look too bad. There's no metal shavings in it, which is always good. So yeah, we'll let that drain for a while until the delivery man gets here with a new oil filter, and we'll go from there. Oh, look outside. You see that? Ha! You know what that means? I got my filter. I got my oil filter. Oh, he's gonna see me recording him. Oh, check it out. I got my filter. Sweet. That's perfect timing for that guy too. I think he saw me recording him and he's a little bit freaked out. I don't blame him for that. But anyways, I got my filter. So let's throw it in. I think it's the filter anyways. I hope so. Get you guys all amped up for nothing. Ah, rip it open. Is it the filter? Is it the filter? The filter! Wow, yeah! Wow! Alright. Alright guys, so I got the oil filter put on. I'm going to go ahead and grab my torque wrench, make sure that nut is torqued to spec. And then we'll go ahead and put some oil in it, and then put some gas in it, and then try and start it up. So let's do that. Some of you guys might have noticed the wires that are on all the bolts, all the engine bolts and everywhere, just like this. That's lock wired for racing, so no vibrations knock all the bolts loose. So this whole bike has been gone through and lock wired, which is pretty cool. Saves me a bunch of time. So yeah, that's what that is, in case you're wondering. But sometimes it's a pain when you're trying to get things like an oil cap off. But I got it. Alright guys, so the specs online I was just reading call for 3 quarts of oil in this bad boy. So I got 3 brand new quarts of oil, and we'll throw them in. Good to the last drop. I heard something in the driveway. I wonder what it could be.
What's going on around here?
Hey!
What's going on around here?
It's Travis! You eating Doritos?
No, I wouldn't do something like that.
What's up, Travis?
Kettle cooked.
How's it going, man?
Excellent.
I'm working on the bike in the garage.
You always work smart, man.
I'm very close to getting it started.
No.
Yeah, very close.
What have I missed?
I worked on it all day yesterday and finishing it up today.
It smells like old gasoline in
I'm
here.
putting the, yeah. Oh yeah, dude, check this out. This is the old gas that was in it.
Tasty. It looks like apple cider.
That's new gas and that's old gas.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm just putting the oil in right now. I got 2 more quarts to go and we'll see if it starts
Just
up.
like that?
Yeah.
Oh, the day of reckoning?
Yeah.
Oh, I got here just in time.
Yeah, you showed up just in the right.
Yo, let me interrupt you.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. This might actually run today.
Damn, man.
For the first time in 10 years.
That gas smells old.
Yeah, that's terrible.
No,
Travis, you want to do the honors of... I got the fresh oil in, everything's good. Got battery, plugs, everything's new, fresh gas. This is going to be it.
Here we go.
Yep. Don't mind my ripped pants in the back here. Alright. Just one last check over. Make sure the gas is on. Should be good. What do you think, Travis? You think it? Alright. This will be the first time in 10 years that this thing runs. Alright. I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it, man.
Can we go for it?
All or nothing.
Right now?
Yep.
You sure?
Hit the button. Hit the power
Are you
boost
sure?
button. I'm really sure, dude. You guys sure? You want him to hit that button?
I don't know. I'm still not convinced.
Jeremy, I'm...
Nothing so far. I'm slowly ripping my pants.
I just noticed
It
that.
started as like a quarter size hole, and it's just been ripping and ripping. Every time. All right.
Oh. Oh, I heard it. I heard that.
Oh, it's going.
So guys, this baby's gonna start. She's gonna run great, and then you know what's gonna be next? Get out of here. We're gonna take it for a rip. Don't tell him.
Alright guys, coming back at you. It's been a little while since I stopped recording. Travis went home, hung out with him for a little bit. He went home, and I have the greatest news right now because I actually got this thing going. I spent the rest of the day, it's pretty late at night right now, but I spent the rest of the day trying to troubleshoot this motorcycle right here. I have finally narrowed it down to two different things. It was the idle screw and the fuel air mixture that was causing it not to run very well, not to idle. So I tuned those up perfect, and now check it out, guys. I was more excited when it first happened. I had like a moment to myself, and fireworks were going off and people were dancing and stuff, but I'm still pretty excited, but it's just late at night and I'm getting tired, you know. But check it out. It runs so nice. Check it out. Yeah, idles perfectly. Check it out. Listen to how it sounds. So yeah, guys, it's running great. I'm so happy. I'm beyond excited. That's one step closer to me actually riding this thing, racing this thing. I gotta go to race school first, and then I can go officially race. So that's pretty exciting. It's going well, and I could not be happier. So yeah, anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this was an entertaining video for you. It was kind of me just tinkering on the race bike, getting it running. But I had a lot of fun in the process, and I'm so glad it's running. Everything's going smoothly. It's yeah, the motor's not blowing, nothing, no bad stuff right now. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, be sure to subscribe. We got new videos all the time. Share it with your friends. Help keep the videos going. All of that stuff. So yeah, oh yeah, I got a big question for you guys. Super huge question. What should I paint this thing? I don't like the yellow and black, so I got to hear it from you guys. What do you want me to paint this thing? Think of a couple different schemes, color schemes. Let me know in the comments. I'll be reading all the comments. But yeah, the yellow's got to go. So I got a couple ideas myself, actually. I'm thinking one idea was all black, like a gloss black with my racing number right in the middle of the tank, or all black with like a dark red racing stripe, a couple racing stripes, something like that. So but you guys let me know in the comments, and it's up to you guys to help me paint this thing. So thanks for watching again, guys. I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna go to bed because it's getting late. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Kaboom!